and gentlemen, we are live!
Bismillah, wa salatu wa salam wa rasulullah wa ba'd. In the name of Allah, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon his last and final messenger. Family, friends, foes, haters, and hateettes, welcome back to the Feachaz. I greet you all in peace and love and no hatred in my heart. Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I missed you guys. I had to take a break from all my social media lately because too much stuff is happening in the world. Very, very important things. And I don't want to be distracted by this YouTube stuff. And the reason why I'm talking about this particular YouTube stuff is this is something that we predicted with great accuracy. And we said that Red Pill is essentially going to, it's a sinking ship because too many grifters and too many no talent people are just running up into the Red Pill spaces and getting rich off of it, okay? And your no talent self can only, take you so far before it just catches up with you, right? So one of the more shock jocks that we had talked about on this channel was Fresh and Fit. So without further ado, just let me show y'all exactly what was going on real quick. And this is from Courtney Michelle. She's the first clip that I saw about this. Let's go over here, right? And we're just gonna play what Miss Courtney Michelle had to say.
Guys, it's your girl, I am Courtney Michelle, and I am dropping some breaking news for you guys. And it's of course about Fresh and Fit. They had a emergency meeting, and in that meeting they said that it might be over for them. These two guys have been clouded with a lot of controversy, from the things they've said to the internet beefs to the people that they've platformed. It looks as if YouTube has had enough. Let me show you guys a clip of the emergency meeting while Myron talks about exactly what happened and why this might be the end of Fresh and Fit on YouTube.
It sucks, guys. It really does suck. Fortunately, we made some moves, etc. And we kind of knew that the type of content that we make, for us to be able to give you this content, we have to.
It comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost,
and it won't be here forever.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
So always said this, enjoy us while you
You're
can.
damn right it won't be here forever.
They thought we was capping, man.
Yeah.
They thought it was a joke.
And
like who couldn't see this coming?
Outside, knowing that this could potentially happen. And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. Just keep it straight with
If you look right now, you can't even super chat or
you can't even super chat right now.
Yep. So this is the beginning of the end of this era.
So we are in trolling chat. So
yeah. So you literally can't get that. So it's so basically we're gonna figure out what's going on because we don't even really know all the details. We're working with YouTube to try to come to a middle ground and work together and figure this out. But for now,
we don't even know why.
We don't.
So family, you get the gist. Fresh and Fit have been demonetized. And it's not, a lot of the YouTube community, they're like, we don't, necessarily agree with censorship. We don't think this. I'm going to tell you straight up, YouTube made the right call. And they were lenient for allowing them to even keep their channel for some of the outrageous things that they have done on their channel, which your YouTubian da'i elites, they ignore all that stuff just to run to, Myron says something about the Quran allowing zina and stuff like that, which he never said anyways. But these are the folks that even YouTube can recognize that these guys are pariah. And YouTube is a business and they're bad for their brand. Y'all hearing me? So, Fresh and Fit, they are now out of the YouTube partner program. Like, who cares? Right? We saw this coming. But this is what we said about Red Pill. And I'm just going to remind you of the prediction that we pulled out. Okay? So just let me show y'all what we said. I didn't understand how I got this video
on my feed, right? Then I realized only because I'm trying to keep up with the case. That's it, right? I've been keeping up with it for a while. Since I said I would way back when he converted or whatever, and then the case happened. I said, okay, I'll keep up with it. I've been keeping up since then, right? So then I got that just kind of ended up in my feed. I watched it. Then I started getting other videos. These non-Muslims are ripping Muslims. And they're not Islam haters, mind you. But because of that connection, they're just ripping Muslims. Ripping them. So what does this have to do with red pill? You see, the way that the algorithms work, it's going to push whatever is popular, at the time. Okay? It's going to push whatever's popular. Red pill was popular for a while. And red pill is going to die. You know that?
Did you hear what I said?
Even the Tates themselves.
Did you hear what I said?
They got into house arrest.
Let me remind that.
Popular, at the time. Okay? It's going to push whatever's popular. Red pill was popular for a while. And red pill is going to die. You know that? I said red pill is going to die. Who is the most popular red pill channel right now as of today? Is it not Fresh and Fit? And it's not because of their talent. It's not because they have anything useful or constructive to say. They built their brand off of controversy and shock jockeying people. That's how they built their brand. So they invite a whole bunch of, Thadianas and Instagram models, and basically the lowest forms of femininity to their channel, and they invite them so that they can basically show off their cleavage or whatever. They get them drunk, and their whole brand is to essentially talk down to these women, and they made that red pill. You get me? So their audience is largely an incel audience, people who can't get women, who are cheerleading this behavior because of their anger towards women. Now remember, we said that red pill is vast, it is wide, right? There are some people in the red pill that are actually worth listening to because they're talking about men's issues, like in the traditional sense of the word. Like real men's issues. Shout out to, Dr. T. Hassan Johnson and BGS Ibmore and these type of folks. They're more serious. They're not here trying to shock people. They're bringing you stats, statistics, and things of this nature, and they're taking it very seriously. Black Mind, these type of folks. Even Crimson Cure is somewhat in there, though I consider her more of a woman's femininity type coach. Then you have the other end of red pill, which is the grifting class. The people, their only source of income is to be as shocking as possible. And if you brand yourself like that, eventually you're going to have to one-up the last shocking post that you posted in order to keep your audience interested. Which is why we say here, I kind of regret starting to make reaction videos. I never made reaction videos before it was suggested to me by Sheikh Lutman Farouk. Because then you get into these type of spaces, right? Right? And we're going to, honestly, we're going to pull away from that. But this right here is important because we called it with great accuracy. We said that this would happen. We said that Red Pill will eventually die. These are the leaders of Red Pill. You can say Fresh and Fit. Rollo Tomasi has essentially been annihilated through an epic troll. And now you are going to find there's going to be a massive void for the incel community because Fresh and Fit now, they're going to head over to Rumble. And Rumble is essentially a place where popular YouTubers go to their graveyards. You know, it's a place where you take your L's and stuff. That's a Rumble. That's what happened to Sneeko. Sneeko rightfully got deplatformed, and here come Muslims to platform him. You know, Andrew Tate rightfully got deplatformed. It had nothing to do with no freedom of speech, nothing. Right? And here come the Muslims platforming him again. Same thing with Fresh and Fit Miami. They tried to invite him, you know, and of course, the Muslim grift is such that as long as you say 1-2 good words about Islam, you'll go viral. You know, if you have a popular platform like Fresh and Fit, all they have to do now is to stay relevant, to say 1-2 good things. You know, I'm going to be a good Muslim, blah blah blah, Myron, and watch the Muslims come and save him. You watch. That's my next prediction, right? Just like Andrew Tate. Okay, when he made that last video he made, you know, I was free. The judge said, you know, this is crap. Let him go and all. The man is just very obviously lying. It's just, I'm not talking about his guilt or innocent, but the lie was so obvious. And then he run out to talk about, you know, and I'm going to go to the mosque and I'm going to pray to Allah. Like, who? You've been Muslim now for how many months? Like almost half a year, right? You don't know how to say Allah yet? Come on, man. Nobody want to say what it is? It's a con. It is a con, and Muslims are buying into it left, right, and center. They're buying into it. Like, who feels sorry for it? I don't feel sorry for them. I'm happy that they got at least demonetized. They should be deplatformed. They really should be. But of course, you know, I don't own YouTube. And, you know, they might be thinking about the blowback because they deplatformed Sneeko, they deplatformed Andrew Tate, and to deplatform Fresh and Fit might be too much blowback because they seen what happened when they deplatformed those two. And they rightfully did it.
And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
Yeah, man, this is tough, bro.
These are the people teaching men how to be men. These folks are the people teaching men to be men. And now they are demonetized. And we out here like, I know a lot of channels are like, no, you know, maybe it's a little bit harsh, blah, 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 blah. Not me. Not, This is a long time. And we called it anyways. This is a long time coming. And Muslim channels trying to reach out to these folks, right? They don't talk about this, mind you. They don't talk about this stuff. They don't mention this stuff, the stuff that they actually got deplatformed for. Look. Who's this laughing in the background? Who's this?
Damn!
Who's this laughing in the background? Ain't that Sneeko? But this is what happens when any niche or any type of platform is saturated with no talent people. We talked about Pearl. We talked about her. Look, who's talking about Pearl now, right? She got invited on BBC. The BBC tried to throw her a bone, right? Fresh and Fit tried to throw her a bone. Even Mohammed Jab. Why don't you come on my platform and we can discuss the Mohammed Jab? Remember that, y'all? Remember that?
Bruh.
What is you talking about right now, man? What is you talking about right now? You're not serious people. So they start doing this, and then they cry and look at this. They do this, and they start crying.
But
Look at this.
saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
Look at this. He crying big tears. Look. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. These Negroes ain't serious, man. But anyways, this is another thing that shows a sign of the times as well. It shows that you can have no talent, have no skills, have no opinion, and get rich just being a turd. No, just being being a total, how do you say, like an a-hole, you know what I mean? This is ridiculous. And this is what's happening to the Dawa space on YouTube. Because your YouTube and Dawa elites are inviting those characters. The people that the non-Muslims, are getting rid of because of their wickedness and their evil ways. Muslims are like, yeah, come on here, join us over here. Join us. Like, what are you guys doing? Y'all can't be serious, man. And they're not serious people anyways. To be quite honest, we predicted this with accuracy. With accuracy. And the blowback that will happen is that, and you heard it here first, because you heard it even before we started catching these Muslim channels talking about the Muslims and their alliances with Andrew Tate. They're going to start talking about this stuff. But mark my words, man. Mark my words. Already, non-Muslim channels are calling Muslims in general snowflakes, because they're out here with their undying love for these degenerates publicly and debating the innocence of Andrew Tate with no evidence nothing, just pure, pulling the heartstrings. And our brother Andrew Tate is innocent, like what's him call it? Scamio Kikuchu. Like what he said. Our brother Andrew Tate is innocent because innocent until proven guilty. Like, what is you talking about now, man? You are not a serious person, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're not serious, man. And I want to show y'all one more thing before we go. Because I got to get to work in a couple of minutes now. Right? But this is the lead attorney. Watch him break it down now. Catch a lead attorney. 1 second, yo.
Of what has just happened. Most of you don't make.
Oh, comment, internet. Don't fail me now. See, that's why you got to support the channel, because our internet connection is dusty. You know, we're using that, you know, the cheap grade internet here. That's all we can afford in the Black Grassroots. You know, we broke. We pow. What, did you think that we got, you know, government cheese? Like, what is you talking about, man? We ain't got no government cheese over here. Oh my gosh. Let's do this again. Let's try to refresh this, bro. 1 second. We might not be able to
Make YouTube videos. Only a content creator can know the particular pain that you suffer when your channel is under attack. Last night on their channel.
1 second. Let me refresh this. Oh boy, here we go. It's the Matrix. The Matrix is stopping our voices.
Y'all did, and it was all good.
You see what the Matrix is doing? The Matrix is trying to stop us. The Matrix is messing with our YouTube, people. Matrix is trying to censor us. The Matrix is after us. This is the Matrix.
Fit was attacking content creators on the platform, abusing YouTube's copyright system. Who was there? Well, for one, ABBA from ABBA and Preach. And ABBA was the one that initially sounded the alarm to what Fresh and Fit was doing. That you were really the one who kind of sounded the alarm on this. I guess individual content creators that were affected knew about it, but really no one else really knew about it. So talk to us a little bit about how this started.
Yeah, so a couple other content creators got hit, but they didn't get the chemo that we got. What they got was instantaneous strike.
Then those strong young brothers from Playback showed up, and they talked about what was going on. Can you tell us a little bit about your interaction with this situation? Kind of where it started with you guys.
Yeah, so our previous system was we would just look at videos online, and if we saw something, we send it in a group chat. One of the videos I came across was a video of Fresh specifically looked what felt like obviously lying about a story where an NBA player gave. Can I swear on the show?
Yes.
NBA player gave me pussy. So I played 2 minutes of it to load.
I didn't know you were going there, but keep going.
It was a threesome with 3 girls and Fresh. Somehow the math didn't add up, but
Yeah, threesome with 3 women and Fresh.
Anyway,
Okay.
I thought it was so funny. I played a couple minutes for low, and we were balling. You're like, I was off my chair. We were having, it's one of our most fun recordings because it was just obviously fake. But anyway, we reacted to it. But they didn't like that. So at the time, this was before their channel had blown up. This is when they made a response to us, I believe.
Yeah, this is actually before they responded to Ivan and Preach. So a lot of things that people got to witness around August, summertime with Ivan and Preach, they had did that to us back in February.
Shout out to Anthony Brian Logan, over 1 million subscribers. He showed up and gave his opinion on the matter.
Take the good and the bad with it. And as a matter of fact, if you really are that upset, then debunk them, disprove them, react to their reaction and do it that way. Talk about man Abba, he did a video about me. I did a video about the video y'all did, and it was all good. I ain't gonna strike you for what? Why would I do that? Like, it's criticism and it's fair and it's fine. Y'all do that. We do that with each other in the regular life. I think they're trying to control the narrative, and they're not able to do that in a broad sense. So it's like, all right, let's get a lawyer, take all the videos down, and do it that way. That's so soft to me. And they're gonna realize they can't do that. They can't abuse that system. And if they don't fix it, hey man, bye-bye channel.
The Young G Poor Man's podcast showed up, and he gave his perspective.
if you build your brand and your marketing scheme is on controversy, how can you get mad when people react to the controversy? If you're marketing towards controversy, then we're giving you what you want when we react to it. Like, look at Lil Nas X. You know, he marketed using controversy. Cool. But he's okay with the kickback. He's built a strong enough audience so that when the kickback comes, he thrives from the controversy. But if you're going to build off controversy, then don't be upset when people respond to it via reaction videos. And it's just...
So anyways, you get the gist of it, man. All these channels are huge channels. This guy's the lead attorney. He is in the red pill space. He's like a red pill, right? And he is one of the people that I actually listen to, right? And like I said, Red Pill is vast. It's very, very vast. You know, the lead attorney, he's an actual attorney. He's a divorce lawyer, and he breaks down scientifically the dangers of feminism within relationships and how men get taken for a ride, you know, through the court system. So his channel, these are the type of channels that I personally listen to. Okay, the rest of them are like reaction channels. I mean I watch them from time to time, every so often, but I'm not that deep into the reaction stuff. Right, only when it's related to the stuff that I'm doing, then I'll check them out. Right. However, the point is that Fresh and Fit tried to nuke several channels. Several. Okay? And then, after they try to nuke all these channels, here they come. Look what they're doing. And all we got to say to them is
bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
Hey, give me a break, man. These guys deserve to have their channels, you know, nuked, right? I understand what lead attorney is trying to say, but, you know, putting all the work in the channel or whatever. But, you know, as Abba from Abba and Priest said, they played themselves, man. They played themselves. Same thing with Sneeko, same thing with Andrew Tate, and all of these guys, your Muslim YouTube and that elites are trying to build relationships with. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. It's nuts what's going on in the Muslim YouTube spaces, man. But anyways, I'm going to work. Thanks for joining me this morning. You know, sorry I left you for a while. All right. Right. But, you know, I had to leave, you know, my social media for a minute, man, because so much stuff going on in the world, as I mentioned. You have things going on in Africa, things going on with the weather, things going on and the YouTube space is like really not that important with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. Right. So I'm back and I'll probably see you tonight, inshallah. Salaam Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.